Somerville Public School students speak more than 50 native languages. A U.S. Census Bureau report finds that non-English speakers and those with little English language ability earn on average half of what fluent speakers earn. In Somerville, combining English language learning with grade-appropriate content adds up to success.
In Somerville, 50% of public school students have a mother tongue other than English, and 17% of them are enrolled in English language learning classes. Sarah De Villa is the director of the English Learners Program for Somerville Public Schools.
The Parent Information Center is the first stop for new English learner families. And at the Parent Information Center, we do the initial identification for needs for language support and language assessment, so we place each child appropriately.
Ajaridu Kawira moved from Mali a few years ago with her two daughters in order to reunite with her husband. Ajaridu Kawira speaks French and Bambara. When they arrived in the U.S., they didn't speak any English. She brought her two daughters to the Parent Information Center for support.
There were a lady who speak French who helped me a lot because she was translating everything to me, and then they did her some test to see what is her level, which level she's gonna be.
Once students are evaluated, they are placed in a class with other English language learners of a similar grade level. How do you teach a class of third graders that speak up to 8 different languages? Hannah De Souza Rodriguez faces that challenge every day. She is a third grade teacher at the Argenziano School in Union Square.
In Somerville, we have what's called the Sheltered English Immersion classrooms, and that is a self-contained classroom in my case. So I have students who are learning English and learning the curriculum at the same time, and it's a great way, obviously for students to learn English because we are all in it together. Everybody is new and at the similar stage of language development, and we are immersed in English. So that's my instructional language is English, but I can use any other language that I speak or any resource in their native language to support their learning in content and definitely making connections between the languages.
De Souza Rodriguez speaks English, Brazilian Portuguese, and Spanish, and she grew up speaking Jamaican Patois. For her, the variety of languages is not the hardest part. The most difficult part of her job is teaching kids in the same classroom who speak English at different levels.
Students in my classroom have English language proficiencies at levels 1, 2, and some 3s. So that's entering, beginning, and developing. So we really are like a family, and we help each other. And the children who already have more oral English, they serve as models for the students who are beginning. So that's part of my job to differentiate, challenging some students and then supporting other students in different ways.
De Souza Rodriguez gets creative, using lots of visual materials and lots of physical gestures.
In the fall semester, we work on map skills, and because our students are from all over the world, we kind of go from the big picture to the small picture. So we look at a world map, we talk about the different hemispheres, the continents, and then students talk about where they come from and what continent their country is on. Had to put a star on their country, and even if they could locate their city in their country on their little globe that they made. We talk about the difference between a globe and a map.
Hannah De Souza Rodriguez is accredited in both English language learning and elementary education, giving equal emphasis to the curriculum and the students' need for language development is a balancing act.
It's challenging in the fact that you really need to know the curriculum very well and then understand where your students are in terms of their language development. And then you need to be able to really infuse a lot of language into the curriculum and also shelter the content. So I've been doing third grade now for 9 years. I have a really great grasp on the content and the standards, the Common Core standards in each subject area.
Ajaridu Kawira's daughter are now 10 and 13. Both are enrolled in the Argenziano School. Her older daughter participated in the shelter program when she was in elementary school.
Yeah, it was very helpful for us because first she didn't speak English, so she couldn't just jump in the normal class. So she really need this step before going to the normal class, and then the teacher helped us Ella, there were always someone who was working with her and then going slowly like at her level. And then sometimes they help me too, because at home, if she come with some homework I can't help her, then I just took note, and then after I'm gonna see the teacher, and then the teacher can explain to me, then I can explain to her back.
The team approach is the foundation to helping families succeed here in Somerville.
We also have programs for parents called the Somerville Family Learning Collaborative. And in that program, we have English classes for parents as well. The curriculum is focused on supporting learners in the school experience. We also have lots of different workshops on the curriculum, on healthy social and emotional development, on health, and opportunities for the community to get together and celebrate our differences. We really do pride ourselves in that we have many avenues for parents to become involved and to become leaders in our school district. I think one of my favorite stories is of a mom of 2 children, and her children are English learners. The family's from Nepal. And the mom is also an English learner, so she participated in English classes, and then she became a parent leader, helping other parents get connected to all the services and programs that we provide. And now she is an English teacher, and she has one of our most popular classes working with other Nepalese families in a play group and also in studying English themselves.
Ajabara Kawira has a similar story. She spoke no English when she first arrived in the U.S. Now she is a parent leader at the Argenziano school.
Parent leader is like we are liaison between parent and the school. We will teach them how the school system works, and then we encourage them to come to parent-teacher meeting, which is very important.
Ajabara Kawira became a parent leader to give back to the community.
Being a parent leader is a very important job for me, because first, when I take from me, when I first came here, I had people to help me to integrate in the school system. So that's the same job I'm doing to other parents now.
Currently, the English Language Learner Program in Somerville Public School serves more than 900 students. And if you are a parent, you can also become a parent leader. For Somerville Neighborhood News, I'm Callie Thomas.